You know what, Abel? It's 28 days until basketball season, and I'm from New York. Fuck Trae Young!
And you know what? Tom Brady's a fucking bitch! All right, ladies and gentlemen, Knicks fans, Baldies, whoever the hell you are, welcome to Two Bald Bros Podcast, episode 16 technically.
Oh, yeah.
16 technically. Yeah. I am Abel. With me is Aaron. How we doing, buddy?
What's happening? What's happening,
Yeah,
peoples?
you in a Knicks mood tonight?
Bing bong, you know what I mean?
Bing bong.
Bing bong, you know what I mean? You see these dogs in your front yard? Just know upstairs I'm going hard. Bing bong.
Bing bong. God, so by now, obviously, you've already saw the girls came back for an episode. We actually haven't seen it yet. We were actually just in the next room together having a nice meal. Very good dinner.
Very good
Shout
dinner.
out to Amanda.
Very good dinner.
Girl put on a
Kudos
clinic.
to the chef.
Yeah. Girl put on a clinic in the kitchen. But, in between that, they're going to come in here and probably roast the shit out of me mostly and a little bit of Aaron.
Probably.
Yeah, so, like that episode, comment and subscribe. Let us know if you want to hear from the girls more. But really, let us know if you want to hear from us more, because I don't know if you guys know. It is our channel, and we're trying to put on a successful podcast to entertain you guys. So
They don't give a fuck about us.
they really don't, man. I want to be a chick. At some point, it's just like I want to be a chick.
Yeah. I want to be able to, fart in a PVC pipe.
Literally.
Yeah.
We talk. Why does it we always go back to poop?
I'm just saying what I see. Maybe my algorithm's jacked up.
Yeah, no. Farting. Yeah, farting is a thing. But
Yeah.
but in all seriousness, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, help us out. Give us a rating, comment, like, share. Just tell all your friends about these two big bald dudes.
Hell yes.
As the girls like to say, two big bald bros.
Two fat bald bastards.
Yeah, we love it. We have great girlfriends, but we love you guys. Oh God! So I guess we're just gonna start off with the most obvious thing in the room: the Knicks.
The New York Knickerbockers.
Double fucking overtime.
Yeah, it's almost Knicks season.
So how many days? We have 28
So
days.
from the time you're seeing this episode, it's probably more like 14-ish. Nice. I love that for you. So something like that. You probably got 2 weeks until tip off. I got some stuff today to say, man. Listen, obviously, basketball season is almost here. I don't know if you saw, but the Knicks made a big trade.
Did they?
Over the past couple days.
Who was it?
So the Knicks traded away Julius Randle and Dante DiVincenzo, and they traded them along with picks to multiple teams, Detroit and Minnesota, and they got karl-Anthony Towns.
Cat?
Big Cat. I've already heard
DiVincenzo's gone?
DiVincenzo's gone. DiVincenzo.
A nice Italian
By the way,
boy.
listen, I seriously want to say this. I want to give a shout out to Dante DiVincenzo, the Knicks leader in 3-point field goals made for a season after just one season with the Knicks.
They were
2
hyped
seasons?
on him.
1 season. I think it was 1, 2. I can't remember if he was there for 1 or 2. But DiVincenzo, the record holder, I am actually going to really miss DiVincenzo a lot. He was really good, spark plug off the bench when he had to start. Good 3-point shooter. Just he fit in with the Nova boys, obviously, and all that.
Yeah. Surprised.
Julius Randle, I have a tumultuous relationship with Julius Randle.
Really? I thought you would have been hyped on him.
So I like Julius Randle a lot. He just went through an adjustment period in New York where I felt like it was too big for him at times. He was but he came here when nobody else wanted to come here. He kind of did the Amari Stoudemire thing, and he came here when the Knicks sucked. There was nobody on the team, and he was like, you know what, I want to come and whatever, and he helped be the start of the flip of the culture. So and now the Knicks have expanded to a culture where people actually want to come here and play.
Yeah.
So I got to give Julius Randle some real love. As much as I didn't always agree with how he acted on the court, I felt like sometimes he acted like a little bit of a baby, and he couldn't really handle the spotlight and heat in New York. And that's just me as a fan. I'm not trying to hate. He's a hell of a player. He's an all NBA player. He's a fantastic player. Seemed like a good dude, family guy.
Yeah.
Wife and kid, all that. Straight up dude. And I will miss him. He was tough as hell, tough as all hell, just a bully on the court. All that being said, listen, Dante and Julius, seriously, from a Knicks fan, thank you. I know you've probably seen it all on social media at this point, but thank you so much for your contributions to the New York Knicks as a Knicks fan. I appreciate it. That being said, I want to talk about Cat.
Talk about him, yes.
So, Big Cat. I've already heard that the nickname that we've already bestowed upon him in New York so far, because we like him today, obviously, is Bodega Cat.
Oh, no, not Bodega Cat.
Bodega Cat.
That's actually hysterical.
I like it.
That's kind of
I
funny.
like it. I'm not gonna lie to you.
All right.
So shout out Cat. Obviously another All NBA center / power forward.
Interesting.
Hell of a player. Well known on social media for his his voice changes and his zestiness, if you will.
Yeah.
You don't get the nickname Big Purr by not being a little zesty. And those interviews are hilarious. For sure.
He just did Shannon Sharp too. I gotta watch it. Did you see any of it?
I
saw a clip and I'm like, ooh.
Yeah.
He looked like he was wearing a suit jacket that could fit me.
Yeah. He's you know.
He's interesting.
I think that
very cutesy, very demure.
I will say this. In terms of a player, I think swapping him for DiVincenzo and Julius Randle is, I think we paid a little bit, but Julius Randle's coming off an injury, so it's going to take time. And I'm just going to say it for what it is. The Knicks have title aspirations. I'm going to put that shit in quotes. Right now, I don't know if you saw, but after the trade, the Knicks are currently the third favorite to win the NBA championship.
Damn, really? Third?
Third favorite.
I didn't know that.
Third favorite.
Who's ahead of them?
Right now, it's Boston. They won the title last year. And I think it's Oklahoma City Thunder.
Oh, no
second.
Bronny and Bron?
No Bronny and Bron. Yeah, no Bronny and Bron. So
take that to your Diddy party.
I will say this. I've said this to anybody who's, because I got a lot of text messages and stuff after the trade started to go down. From a basketball standpoint, I think that Cat fits what the Knicks do more than Julius Randle.
Okay.
And by that, I mean, not to get too technical into basketball stuff, but like Julius Randle was more of a ball stopper. So you had to pass the ball to him and hope he makes a play. And right now, this guy, I don't know if you guys know who 11 is, but that's Jalen Brunson. That's the fucking guy right there.
Yo, he's the guy.
I want the ball in this guy's hands all the time. So to me, Cat is more of a guy who doesn't need the ball in his hands all the time. He'll play off the ball, stay at the line, and hopefully he'll get you some boards, and hopefully he'll be somewhat of a defensive anchor for you. He's not the best defensively, but he's pretty good. I think stylistically he fits better with Brunson, and that's why I think the Knicks made the move.
Interesting.
So I think that personally speaking, the Knicks have already said, because his contract, Cat's contract is unmovable. You can't move him.
Really?
He makes $50 million a year. Yeah, he's got one of the steepest contracts in the NBA.
Wow.
Making this move tells me they're going all in for the next 2 seasons.
Okay.
And I get it, because you have Brunson, who took less of a deal to be with the Knicks because he wanted to be here.
Yeah.
And you got most of the Nova boys. You brought in Mikal Bridges. Shout out Mikal Bridges. Welcome to New York. Thank you, Brooklyn, for donating him over to us, because you fucking suck. Shout out to the Nets for sucking. Yeah, you know, we'll see. I got high hopes for the season. I hate to say that as a Knicks fan, because you know I'm a Knicks and Jets fan. Every time I get hype, it ends up fucking kicking me in the nuts. And that's reality being a New Yorker. But we'll see. I'm actually excited about the Knicks. I think that they have a legitimate chance, if health is not a thing, which it always is a thing,
right,
to be a really good team this year. They could easily be a top 2-3 team in the East.
Dude, even last year, like, you were more hyped than usual than I've seen you. I mean, listen, to be fair, I've seen this man down. I've seen him down bad. All right? We'd be at a bar and he's just down.
Yeah.
He's yelling, screaming at the TVs. Last year, not so much.
Listen, I'm gonna call it for what it is. I gave kudos before to Julius Randle. This is the first official Knick jersey and this is not, I bought this last year, mind you. This is the first Knick jersey I've purchased since Carmelo Anthony.
Wow.
So this guy, see this guy? He's restored my faith in New York basketball.
That's big.
This is the fucking guy right here. I don't care that he's 6 feet tall.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. He's a fucking gamer.
Yeah.
I've watched enough to know that this dude steps up when it matters.
Dude wants to play. And how much money did he give up?
So Jalen Brunson gave up $150 million guaranteed.
It was that much?
So that he could, over the course of 5 years.
Fuck.
Or 4 years? Something like that. 4 or 5 years. So that he could stay with the Knicks and they could build a title contender around him.
That's what, $30 million a year?
$30 million a year.
Fuck, man.
Correct.
Dude, you got to give it up to him.
100%. This is the guy. This is the guy right
Who
here.
the hell's giving that money up?
Especially in New York, where you get taxed as much as you do as a player, because even though that money still, sure, is he still making $30 million a year? Yeah,
right,
absolutely.
yeah, but dude,
after taxes in New York and
you're
fucking,
getting destroyed.
what do you really get?
I mean,
know what I'm
listen,
saying?
he's definitely playing the long game with that one, because
100%.
he wants people on his side, so that after basketball, like, he's like, that's
100%.
a big move. $150 million.
$150 million over 5 years, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So, I mean, it's a lot of money, and that's why, to me, like, listen, I'm never about whether it's NFL, NBA, and obviously a little different NBA to NFL, but like, I'm never a proponent of like, oh, don't go get your money. Get your money. You're at risk of being hurt on any point in time, and your career is over. It's reality, right? But like, at the same point in time, as a fan, you're sitting there like, damn, this guy gave up $150 million. Like, this is the guy who you want being the leader because he's showing, I'll do whatever it takes to win.
That's right.
Whatever the fuck it takes to win.
That's
you know
fucking
who else
cool,
did
man.
shit like that? As much as I hate him, Tom fucking Brady.
He sure did.
Took millions of dollars off the table because he wanted championships in New England. Go get me pieces.
Listen,
go make me better.
Again, another guy. You could hate him all you want. He saw the long game.
Exactly. And I hate to say it, but fucking Kermit up in Kansas City, same thing.
Right.
He's doing this.
Right.
He did
Listen,
a long
there-
contract
there's
and stretches it out.
1 or 2 quarterbacks are getting paid more than him at this point, right?
100%. Trevor Lawrence, 2 is getting paid more than him.
Right.
Dak's getting
I was
paid
about
more
to say
than
Dak's
him.
getting paid more than him.
Dak's getting paid more
Listen,
than him.
he's not going crazy because he sees the long game.
It's called the long game.
That's what it is, man.
That's what it
You
is.
gotta fucking
And
do
I
it.
want the leader of my franchise, no matter what sport it is, to be a fucking leader and say, I'm willing to do what it takes. Get me the guys I want in place, and hopefully we can bring you a title.
I love that.
That's it. That's it. And right now, this is the fucking guy.
Right.
The guy.
You know who's not the guy?
Who?
Tom Brady. Because he's a fucking bitch.
Yeah, fuck you, Tom Brady. You owe me money.
With the bread. Gotta get the bread.
Fuck Boston.
If you don't know what side talk is,
God, watch
If
Side
you
Talk.
haven't seen
oh
those
my
videos-
God, watch Side Talk. Shout out Side Talk. Hilarious. Where is fucking Timbaland Spider-Man at?
what would you say to Joe Byron right now?
Hey,
Yo, take me out to
Hey, yo,
dinner.
take me out. No, what is it? Take me. Sup, baby? Take me out to dinner. Hey,
The
yo.
guy with the iPhones in his Speedo. Steve Jobs did not die for this. God. New York is a wonderful, crazy, trashy place.
New York is not reality.
No, it's not a real
literally
place.
a simulation.
New York is literally not a real
It's a
place.
simulation. Shit's crazy.
God. But all right, we're gonna go into the next one. We got a new game, guys. We're gonna try out a new thing here. We got 10 cards. The game is called Bad People. So not really similar to the last game, Pick Your Poison.
Pick Your Poison.
It's a little different. These are
okay.
more. I guess we're gonna use these in a way where you pick a card, and you're gonna decide if it's me or Aaron. And we're going to kind of get into a fight and decide if it's me or Aaron. I don't know how this is going to go. It might be a very quick thing. It might be very long. But eventually, the goal for each card is we both have to agree on who it would be.
Yeah, agreed.
All right. I'll go first. Most likely to puke and rally. I got to tell you, I have puked many a times. I've puked many a times. Some of those times I've come back. Some of those times I have not.
I'm going to be honest with you
Yes.
here. I'm going to concede this to you. I think that
Really?
you would be the person who would puke and rally.
You can't do it?
Because anytime that I am either... I'm actually a really bad drunk. And by that, I mean, like, the second I get the slightest... I feel like I go right to hungover. Like, I drink and I go right to hungover.
Like even at the same night?
Yeah. Like, I have a
Whoa.
headache immediately.
Really?
So, and as soon as I get that headache, I'm like, I gotta go home. I gotta go to bed.
So with the drunk food, then how does that hit you? Like, is that part of your hangover?
Yeah, kind of.
Holy shit!
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
See, I'm still drunk when I get there.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm already
Oh.
like hungover, which is like miserable.
Got
So
it.
like, I'm the drunk that like already knows he's kind of drunk because I have the hangover things already in my brain.
Yeah.
So like, I already have the headache and shit. So I'll get the food and then I'll go home and I'll drink half a Gatorade and pop 2 Tylenol and then wake up like a brand new person in the morning.
Oh shit!
I'm
See,
that guy.
See, I'm not the brand new person. In the
Yeah,
morning.
see, exactly.
No, but that night I'll puke and I'll come back.
Yeah, come back. See, that's what I'm saying. That's definitely
One of my favorite puke and rally stories was my 21st birthday party. I don't know if you remember 4 Food Studios. It's the old it's Refuge on 110 in Farmingdale.
Okay.
Or Melville, I guess. It used to be 4 Food Studios.
Okay.
And they would do like I think it was like Monday night or Wednesday night parties. I forgot what night it was, but it was always 25 and over. And
Okay.
I hit 25. I'm like, we're going there. And what they would do, which I haven't seen any other bar do, and rightfully so, they actually served 40s at the bar.
Oh.
Old English 40s at the bar.
Wow.
Yeah. So you know my ass got 40s.
Oh, of course you did.
And you know my ass was outside puking right after that. Because I'd mix it with everything. Shots, all that stuff, whatever.
Because you're a
So
degenerate.
I came,
Yeah.
puke and rally. There was a DJ there, and I was in the middle of the dance floor fucking partying like a fucking rock star.
I love that for you. See,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. You definitely win that card.
I'm definitely the puke and rally.
I'm like a shutdown. Like, as soon as I'm hungover or drunk, I'm like, I gotta go home and go to bed.
No,
I'm
honestly,
tired.
you can't stop. Yeah, I'm like Juggernaut.
That's
like
why you can't stop the party.
You can't stop the Juggernaut.
No.
Although once I am stopped, you're not getting me up because the other night after the wedding, after my first drink that I had after 30 days, we came back in. That's when it all hit me. Fell asleep on the couch. Tried to get woken up. Wasn't happening. Best sleep of my life, by the way.
Best sleep ever,
It was
though.
literally the
It
best
literally
sleep
is.
in the last like 6 months. I guarantee it.
Oh my
Yep.
God.
All right.
Oh man.
Hit me.
All right. Card number 2. Most likely to have a secret body piercing or tattoo.
I'm not a piercer.
Yeah, I think it's more me.
I'm not a piercer.
It's more of a me thing. I don't have a secret piercing.
No.
I have a tattoo that every time I like seem to go to a pool or something, like people are like, I didn't know you had a tattoo in your back. Because like,
to
I'm a
be
fat
fair,
bastard.
I think when we first met, I saw the tattoo and I'm like, what?
Yeah. People are always surprised I have a tattoo on my back.
I forget about
and
it.
I have a large tattoo on my back.
You
at
have a
that.
very large tattoo on
Yeah.
you. What is it? Like your whole shoulder blade?
It's like the top of my shoulder to like the middle of my back almost. And it's
It
only on
is
this
that
side.
long?
Yeah,
See,
it's
dude, I don't
almost.
even remember how
Almost.
long it. Wow.
Yeah, it's almost that.
Jesus
That.
Christ. Yeah, you would have the secret tattoo.
Yeah, it would probably be.
Piercings is weird.
Yeah, I have my ears pierced from when I was like 18.
I have no piercings.
Yeah, from when I was 18. But outside of that, I never done
Right, except my
anything.
penis.
Nice.
No.
Got the old.
How do people
what's that
do
called?
that? Prince Albert.
Prince Albert?
Right, that was
by the way, why is that the expression?
The only
for that?
reason I know that is because
Yeah.
that was a wrestler in WWE.
Why is
But
that
it was
the-
WWF.
Why is that the expression for that?
I don't know. There was some guy named Prince Albert
I've
that
always
just like,
been-
you know what would be cool if I had a piercing on my penis?
Maybe. I don't know.
Why is that cool?
Yeah, I don't
Even
know.
thinking of it makes like
Why is that the name of it? And why would anybody do that?
any,
not judging
any
you,
other
but,
guy
like-
knows that when you think about like getting kicked in the balls or in the dick or like you're
I
just,
can't
you
imagine
cringe,
the
right? Like, you're
pierce
just like,
sensation down there. That
No.
sounds like it would be brutal.
Ugh.
No, I can't even think of that.
No.
Maybe that's just me though. I don't know.
Dude, I'm not here for it.
It's not my thing.
No.
But I guess of the two of
Same
us,
thing, dude.
it would probably be me.
Nipples on guys. On guys. Let me rephrase that. Let me rephrase that.
Shout out Rhea Ripley.
Shout out Rhea Ripley.
I hope for some reason that gets.
Imagine
clipped and
this is the clip that she
again.
sees it. I love her so much.
I mean, like, I guess if it's a thing on guys, I don't know. Like, it wouldn't be my thing. I wouldn't do it. But I'm fat,
I don't
so
like-
like, you know, I could see it if you're like really ripped and shit, and like, you know, maybe if that's your
Nope.
thing. But like,
Not on guys.
I'm also not like a fucking, you know, all these new nails painted and shit
On women, it's kind of crazy.
on nails painted.
Nails painted. No.
Like, that's like a new guy thing.
Not up in here.
That's not me.
Right.
I'm not judging. I am judging you. You know
Imagine,
what? I'm judging.
Imagine they did that with their tootsies. What would you say to that? I
You
know what
used
I'd
my
say.
Tootsies phrase on me.
I did. You like that,
You
right?
did, yeah. That was nice.
Gay.
Nice. Nicely
I know.
done with the Tootsies.
I know.
Nice.
Listen,
Yeah,
it's all about
a
the
lot.
canon.
It's a lot.
Canon. I say canon.
You know what it is? I was having this discussion earlier today, not to segue, but I was thinking about this, and you'll appreciate this as an Eagles fan. I was having a whole conversation about how I miss football because football is not really football anymore.
Right.
A lot of like, if you hit somebody too hard, you
Well,
get
that's
a fucking ejection.
that's like saying basketball
blah, blah,
isn't
blah.
basketball anymore.
It's
Like
not.
basketball is not what it was in the 90s
It's
versus
not.
now.
It's
Like,
not
yeah.
what it was in the 90s and 80s, right? So I was sitting here and I was looking at people who used to play in the NFL, and I was like, could you imagine what would happen if imagine if I'm gonna use an Eagles reference?
Yeah, that's fine.
Because imagine what would Brian Dawkins do to Caleb Williams if he saw him on the field with painted nails?
He would be dead.
What would Brian Dawkins do to Caleb Williams?
imagine-
Are those painted nails, boy?
Bro, imagine Brian Dawkins was playing football right now in this league.
He would,
Bro, no, he
yo.
gets suspended.
He literally gets suspended every game.
Every game.
Every game, he gets suspended. Yeah, 100%.
Dude, I miss Brian Dawkins so much.
But like, imagine what he would do with these dudes that are painting their fucking nails in the NFL and wearing skirts and shit. He'd be like, "What the fuck is this game?
Dude,
what are we playing?"
I only have a couple of Eagles jerseys, and one of them is Brian Dawkins, and it's my favorite jersey.
That man is a fucking maniac.
Menace.
He's a maniac.
He's a menace. Is he
He's a-
still doing announcing? He was doing like Sunday stuff.
I don't know.
Dude,
All I know is I saw highlights earlier,
Oh.
and the way that people were talking about him. Again, I hate to segue off of this.
No,
but like,
segue away.
But like he was like just the shit that they would say about him, like Monday through Saturday he was Brian Dawkins, and then Sunday he was Weapon X, and you were like, you would just
Bro.
listen to this dude before the game, and he's just back there like, it's my time. It's my time. And you're like, this dude's a fucking psycho.
Dude was dangerous,
He's a
man.
psychopath.
Dude, I used to love
But like,
watching
I love
him,
guys
man.
like that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, those are football players.
Dude,
that's a fucking football player.
Those years between like 2005 and 2008, man.
Oh, bro, peak football. Literally might be peak football.
It's not,
peak football,
it's
peak
not
WWE.
Even, it's not even just the
WWF.
Eagles, man. Like, dude, Randy Moss, Megatron,
Yeah.
freaking Revis. Like, dude, are you kidding
on
me?
me.
Are you kidding me, dude? I was watching, and we'll go to the next card after this. But I was watching a video that came up, and I think it was Ocho Cinco who was talking to Revis, and he was going through that 1 year where he had those stats between
Yes.
Megatron, Ocho Cinco, Terrell Owens, Randy Moss, and they were all getting like 2 receptions and like 20 yards.
Yep.
It's fucking. I didn't even know it was that crazy.
This is not even me being a Jets homer because I do, statistically, Darrelle Revis is one of the best corners of all time. I won't sit here and say he was the best.
Dude.
That season is the best season by a cornerback that anyone will ever emulate in football. Ever.
Dude, those stats against those receivers,
locked down
are you kidding
those
me?
guys for an entire season.
Dude.
Nobody got over
And,
45 yards on him? I think 45 was the
Find me a year with where the receiver core in the NFL was like those guys. You won't find it.
Nope.
And he shut them down.
Nope. You said it alone. He played in the same division as Randy Moss and T.O. T.O. played at the Bills at that time.
Yeah.
T.O. on the Bills and Randy
Yeah.
Moss on the Patriots.
Fucking insane.
And twice he locked them down. Twice. Each. One time, two times
He
a
made
piece.
everyone look bad.
That shit's crazy to think about. Not today. We're all a bunch of pussies today. Anyway.
Bitch ass bitches. Fucking finger guns. Most likely to Facebook creep a new love interest for several hours. Here's the thing. How did your last girlfriend happen?
Yeah, shut up, man. Just really? That's what we're gonna do?
No, I mean, to be fair, my girlfriend creeped on me. She'll say she didn't, but she's
now you're about to get.
No, it's fine.
No,
I don't care.
You're gonna get.
Listen, here's my case. I was at an event. I was at an event with an old job I used to work at Crest Hollow. It was a food thing. Her brother-in-law Justin, shout out to Justin, was getting married that year and had booked the DJ company I work with. Amanda, him, all that went to the same event. End up walking in the crowd. She sees me. She's like, Justin, isn't that one of the guys that you work with? And she said it just like that, probably, obviously, because she was smitten.
Why is she so exaggerated?
Isn't that one of the guys you work with, Justin? And then she literally, I'm not even making this up. She's like, he's so cute. She said it just like that. But I wasn't there. I don't know.
Yeah.
It happened.
It probably happened.
So she's been stalking. She stalked me. That was like 4 months before like we actually met and started talking. By the way, and she'll tell you a whole different story, but that's exactly how it happened. I can get proof. But yeah. But also, let me give you the other side of that coin. I was for a long time when I was single. I was like the drunk DMer. I was the drunk DMer.
WID.
No, it was so much worse than that.
Oh, it was worse than that?
Oh, it was so much worse than that.
Damn.
Oh, it was so much worse than that.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it might be a tie. I'll keep a stack with you.
Well, we got to pick one. Who's it going to be? I honestly, if we're talking about if you're drunk, it's me.
It's probably
if it's sober, it's you.
Sober it might be me.
I think that's fair.
That's fair.
All
that's
right.
valid. I'll take that.
There we go. Compromise.
I'll take that. We'll compromise.
I like it. Oh no. Is it just going to be me right off the bat?
Most likely to secretly masturbate while their partner is sleeping next to them.
Nah, I do that every night. No, I'm kidding. That was a joke. That was actually a joke.
I do that every night.
Next to them is crazy.
Next to you is
next
nuts.
to them is kind of crazy. Next to them is crazy.
Next to them is really I don't know if I could do that. I'm not gonna lie. I'll take this one.
I'm not gonna lie though. I might take it too though.
I was
kind of chronic with it. I don't know.
Yeah. I'm kind of chronic with it.
Right. Literally during this podcast, I went in the bathroom and you didn't see it, and then that was it.
Like 4 times since I've been in your house.
Flash.
You know what I mean?
Like the Flash. Kind of a long night.
Fucking reverse Flash.
Yep. Hey, listen.
It was me, Barry. I jerked you off in slow motion. So nobody would
listen,
notice.
no one knows how you like it like you.
That's fair.
That's just what it is.
That's fair. Oh, man.
God. I'm just going to give that one to me because that's some shit I would try and do. Okay. It's not even that I would do it. It's that, like, the thought would go in, the intrusive thought would go in my head, like, I can get away with this.
Yeah.
I can get away with this.
Yeah, okay.
I can do it.
Listen, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, sure. Yes. I'm with you.
All right.
Great. It's probably me.
I don't know.
Okay.
Least likely to shave their genital area.
It might be me.
I have to be honest. I do it pretty often.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll take that one then. The internet does not want. The internet does not want to know this.
We're already here. This
the
game
internet does not want to know it.
I'm glad we played this game. This game's fun.
It's not that I don't. It's probably that.
Is it like the time?
It's probably that sometimes I'm like, yeah, probably time. You know what I mean? Like sometimes, but I do. It's just not as frequently as I should.
It's really the times where you're
and
like,
I have a manscaper and all.
Same. I have. Yeah.
What is it? The lawnmower.
Yeah.
I have one of those. You know what I mean? Like, Like, so I should. I'm just lazy. Sometimes I'm just like, and you get in the shower and all of a sudden you're like, damn, it's been a while.
See, I try and time it right. I'm like, all right, what week is it? What month are we in? If I do my math correctly by this date, I might be able to get this, that, and the third. Okay, it's gonna have to be today.
Yeah.
I got that shit timed.
Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not a Sasquatch, but like sometimes just like
sometimes
it's like,
you got some
damn,
stuff.
It's been like 2 weeks. Fuck.
Right,
Or 3 weeks. Fuck.
Hope we're gonna play in the grass today. It's fine.
Now,
We're gonna play in the grass a little bit.
great.
We're not playing in the dirt.
great. Wonderful.
The internet is so fun.
Yeah, the internet's great. Most likely to end up going broke due to a gambling addiction. I'm pretty bad. Do you want
the numbers?
You as bad as me?
Do you want to throw numbers out there?
No, you can't be as bad as me. Do you bet weekly on football?
I don't. However, though, we've talked about Marvel Contest of Champions and like stuff like that. That might as well be gambling.
Oh, gambling.
Like I'm talking about like spinning crystals and like all that shit.
Let's do a mini segue here.
Okay.
I really think there's something genetically in guys that we can't help ourselves but to want to bet.
Yes.
Like
I agree.
I don't know any guy out there that if I don't go to them and be like, I heard about this crazy parlay. You trying to hit that? Fuck yeah, send me the parlay.
Yeah.
That's never ever not happened to me.
Honestly,
not one fucking time.
I'm kind of glad we don't have these conversations very often because if we did, I'd be fucking poor.
I have bet weekly on football since it's come out. We're in week 5.
I usually wait a couple weeks, and like this is my week to start. We're gonna have to talk after we do this and have a cigar.
And I don't want to get it misconstrued. I'm not in thousands of dollars of gambling.
No,
debt.
there's no gambling.
I'm like a let me put this $5 parlay in and maybe it'll make me $150.
Oh, see,
I'm that guy.
I'll spend $20, $30.
Or like maybe if there's a day where I'm like I'm feeling real good. I'll put 15, 20 bucks on this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm that guy. But, like, I'm not going to lie to you. Even I was just having a discussion with other people a little while ago. I think I'm taking this week off. I'm hurting to start the season.
Are you?
I'm hurting to start the fucking
season.
Damn
it.
I'm down, like, $100.
Maybe I'll help you and you can pick my parlays.
I'll help you.
I like that.
I'll do my best to help you.
See, here's the problem with me. Like, I won't bet like that. However, I'll spend on a fucking game with no problem.
Yeah.
And I will actually fucking go. I do it at times where, like, I got tipped really good, or like I had a really good DJ weekend, or like I knew like my star credit for my home came in. Like I'll do it at times where I know I'm gonna have extra money.
Same.
But like to do is fucking insane.
It's insane. And I used to do it with games all the time too.
Yeah.
I've actually really stopped that because I'm getting sick of these game companies taking
right, and you also
money.
have some real life shit going on now. Like
I know.
Yeah, like this is probably like my last couple of months of doing this because once next year comes around, we've already started to have a plan and like we're going hard on the savings. So I'm gonna enjoy these last couple of months of being a recluse.
I got about 3 weeks left. About 3 weeks.
Great.
Left.
I'm giving you my phone and you're picking my parlays this weekend.
Sidebar for the internet, since it came up at dinner about how I haven't discussed it yet. I'm in the process of buying a house on Long Island, which is insane if anyone knows. So yeah, it's been a journey, and I'm gonna be poor for the next 50 years. So it's great.
Right, it's really great because you heard it from the girls first.
Yeah, you probably heard it from the girls first.
And they're probably shitting all over us.
Yeah, about how I don't want to paint doors
and
black.
And by I say that, I mean shitting on me and loving Aaron.
Because I don't want to paint doors and shit, so I'm going to be the bad guy.
I mean, I just painted my garage doors and...
I'm very happy for you. You want to paint mine? I'll pay you.
How much?
I don't know. I'll figure it out.
There might be a good parlay that weekend.
There might be a good parlay that weekend. Exactly. See what I'm saying? Damn it. Fucking parlays. And there's UFC this weekend. Fuck!
I can't wait for you to pick my parlays after this. This isn't fair. It's going to be me. You're going to say it's me. I can't even.
Oh, yeah?
Most likely to murder their spouse for the insurance money and get away with it.
That's definitely that guy.
Here's the thing. Anything with murder or anything like that, it's probably going to be me.
That's not true.
No, it's not even like...
That's not true.
No, it's not like necessarily about a spouse thing. It's that, like, I feel like I could be, like, the real-life Dexter.
Oh.
Yeah. Crickets.
I mean, I just looked at the camera for help, so hopefully, if I disappear, you know where to look.
Right. If he disappears, you know it wasn't an accident. Don't worry, we're going to talk about the Illuminati after this.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Fair. Most likely to have a midlife crisis.
Aren't we both in the middle of one right now?
I'm 35 and in the middle of one right now, and I haven't. Well, I'd probably hit half. You know, what's half? 70? So yeah, I'm probably making it to 70. That's about the time I'll be able to retire. So I'll probably be dead 3 years later.
I don't know, man. I've been having a midlife crisis since like the beginning of my life.
Yeah,
I don't
literally.
know.
Literally, I feel like every other year is a midlife crisis. It's great. It's kind of close between the two of us, to be honest.
Listen, I love you, but I feel like you're a little bit more emotional than me.
That's fair.
Yeah,
That's okay. I hide it pretty well though.
you do, but all it takes is a conversation, and I got you.
Yeah, pretty much. I'll agree with that. That's fine.
I will say, like, I just think I'm just a little bit. This is like a pro and a con about me is that I'm too calm about things.
I'm calm.
No. Have you seen yourself play a video game?
Yeah, but that's different.
All right. Have you seen me play a video game?
Yeah.
Now
You get angry.
Like
You were screaming at Wukong the other day.
all right, but
I heard you.
okay.
How long did it take you to be yellow long?
Oh fuck!
You
that guy.
posted it.
Fuck that.
You
guy.
fucker. What do you mean?
I just want to let you know that's probably one of the angriest I've been in a game, though. Right.
Don't talk to me.
But
But
you-
you would look the same
All
as
right,
I
but
did.
you rage quit.
I have rage quit. That's valid. I also smacked my Yeti across the room.
You smacked your mic.
Yeah, I smacked my Yeti across the room.
God.
If it wasn't on a stand, that bitch would have wound up on the other side of the room. Not joking.
How many controllers have you broken, honestly? Honestly. We're being
In my
honest tonight.
lifetime?
Yes.
Probably 10. Probably 10.
You know how many I've broken?
None?
0.
Nice, yeah. All right. Okay, fine.
That's the only reason I say
Fine.
that. I love you to pieces.
Yeah, fine.
But you got some uncle. You need to punch something.
I do. It's valid, actually.
I got a
Fair.
list of people if you want.
Yeah, fair. Let me know. I'll take the I'll give you the parlays. I'll punch people.
Most like this is interesting. So the person who's reading the card fills it in. Most likely to get fired for blank. Most likely to get fired for inappropriate behavior.
I work from home.
I'm an inappropriate guy.
I work from home. How can I be inappropriate?
Yeah. You could jerk off.
Have already. That was a joke. That was a joke.
Also, same. No, just kidding.
Just kidding.
Are we kidding?
No.
We're not kidding.
On the clock, no, it's crazy. That's crazy work, to be honest with
I
you.
don't know. We get paid to poop, get paid to jerk off.
Valid. My job's gonna see this and fire me immediately.
I think we're just
I'm
gonna
gonna be called into a team's HR on fucking
We're just going to leave that one
on
there.
Monday.
Go ahead, sir. Last card.
Last card. Who would be the most successful serial killer?
I know where to hide the bodies.
It's him. I'm petty. I want you to know you're dead. There'd be blood splatter everywhere. I'm not gonna clean it all properly. There's no way.
I have a list.
I'm just not that guy.
I'm
I'm not that crafty.
I have
I'm
a
too
list.
much of a brute.
Yeah. See, I have a list.
I-
I would be very specific, and I would be very different. And you say serial killer, but you'd never find my pattern
Okay.
because there wouldn't be one. Help. Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be me. But that's bad people. Fun game. Let us know what you guys think. I think we're gonna do that one more often. That one was actually a good one.
That was a good one.
I
Yeah,
do
enjoyed
like that one.
Enjoyed that.
I do like that one. And we're gonna end this on an interesting one because I mean at this point by now we're probably in the middle of October when this video comes out. I think.
Something like that.
I think we need to start talking about a potential celebrity Illuminati or like what's been going on in the news. Like obviously, listen, we've done our Diddy talk. We've done a lot of our Diddy talk. I don't even know where it's gonna be at by the time this video comes out. I think we were at the point where yesterday they had that crazy press conference about however many people were coming forward from that guy from Texas with the lawyer with the class action about all the things. We heard things about a minor, a 9-year-old, like all types of crazy stuff and all these people coming forward. Jay-Z and Beyonce losing 3.5 and 4 million subscribers on Instagram each respectively.
Yep.
There's no end in sight, it seems like, to whatever this Diddy shit is or what it's going to be. So, like, the real question is, obviously, we know Cat Williams was 100% right.
Seems
and
like
that's
it.
where it all fucking started because he just fucking let it out.
Yep.
What do we think's going on here? What do you think, man?
I think a lot of celebrities are about to go down.
I think a lot of them are. I think, listen, and we were talking about the CEOs that stepped down. What was it? Nike,
It
a
was
couple of music labels.
Yeah. A couple people stepped down. Yep.
Like people that looked crazy at one point. Like
the rumor is that there's tapes out there that just haven't been leaked yet that, like, I guess the cops have access to that show a lot of people that are going to quote unquote shock us all.
The one that
I'm not shocked by anything these days because nothing can shock me after what the past couple of years has been as far in terms of
life,
just bullshit
just life.
and life. Yeah,
just life.
like nothing would shock me. But it's like we said before. Like or I've said before, at least. Like I just think celebrities can be weird. Like I just think that they think have the most power and they can do whatever they want.
Like how do they get and the crazy thing is like how they've gotten away with this for so long and people know.
Yep.
Like we were talking about that kid Orlando, whatever his name is, from like That's So Raven, that show. I remember his interviews years and years ago about he was talking about Diddy and all this crazy shit. Everyone just thought he was crazy.
Yep.
And here they are resurfacing about all that stuff. But it seems like there's just a lot of celebrities just going through it right now. Like even like something like what Chris Brown with the documentaries coming out about the abuse and whoever that is that came forward about that.
Yep.
Things are like Cat Williams said it, like this is going to be the year of shit getting undug and just the truth coming out.
Yep.
And the truth is coming out.
I think a lot of people are about to go down.
Right.
A lot. Mm-hmm. And like, you know what? If you're guilty of all these things, like you deserve whatever's coming to you. Like seriously, rotten hell. I don't even care.
And I'm gonna say it now. We were talking about it when we were in the other room. Like I think Diddy's gonna completely off himself. Like he's not gonna make it. I really don't think he's gonna make it.
The thing to me is that I don't know. It's gonna be interesting because what's on the tapes? Will we see the tapes ever? Probably not. I don't know.
I think that shit's getting.
I think they're
leaked,
gonna get
man.
locked. I think they're gonna get locked away.
I think not even. Maybe like one video slips through. You know what I mean? Like something like.
That. But like, I just also think like, if Diddy's really going to court, how many people is he willing to take under the bus with him in order to get a better deal?
It depends on what that better deal is.
Right. That's the point I'm trying. So like, I'm thinking Diddy's gonna slip up and just start spilling the fucking.
If he gets the right deal, he's giving up.
He'll give up everybody, and he won't give a fuck. He'll just take them all down,
yep.
and he does, and that's reality. Like, I don't know, and I don't want to sit here and say I'm gonna harp on it too much. Obviously it's interesting because I'm also of the opinion that like this is one of those things that's happening because there's other real world shit going on.
I was just thinking in my head.
And I'm not trying to say it's
I didn't want to throw it out there, but I thought like you had posted something about how like we really need. No, but listen, it's true.
Yeah, I'm
like,
fully. Yeah.
It just so happens to be that all these things are going on during an election.
There's an election in 30 days.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
30 days.
Like there's a lot of things that are happening right now that are trying to get you focused in an area and maybe not on another.
Yep.
Just be on your toes, people, because
pay attention,
dude.
Man.
It really is. And like, listen, regardless of what side of the line you're on, like, listen, we don't really talk about it. Honestly, we're kind of just whatever. We just want to have a good time on this podcast, but at the same time, be vigilant and be aware of what's going on around you.
Without turning this into a political podcast, because that's not the goal. We're just here to have fun, right? But we also have some serious discussions from time to time.
Yeah.
Without making it a political thing, and I'll do my best not to. There's potential wars being put out here right now as we speak. There's shit going on behind the scenes. Yep. There's missiles being launched. Yep. There's stuff that's being stopped from coming into and out of our country.
That protest going on the porch is very important.
I'm just saying,
important.
I'm just saying, they want to distract you with the freak off shit. Pay attention to the real life shit too.
Yep.
As much as like the celebrity gossip is all, entertainment for us to be like, oh my God, look what so and so did. There's real life shit going on that affects you, me, and the everyday fucking person. Yep. Let's really pay attention and like see what's going on out here so we make a logical next best decision for all of our lives in terms of, and I mean that whichever side you're on, because I won't sit here and give my political thoughts. Yeah. But like whatever side that you think is correct and everything that's going on, just go out and make your voice heard. That's all I'm saying. Go vote. Go do what you got to do.
And listen, this stuff matters because like even like me in a situation like you were just talking about how you just bought a house. Me and Amanda eventually want to get into a different house situation. What does that look like in the next year and a half for us? Right. Like we have to pay attention to whoever is obviously coming into office and even like local stuff. Right. We don't know what's going to happen. And like it just so happens that during an election year, a couple months before that, the feds finally decide after how many years to cut interest rates.
There's just a lot of shit coincidentally being done. Gas prices are the lowest they've been in years.
Right. But
I mean, again, I'm not trying to get into.
I always have a gas price thing. But
all this shit happens when you get towards 100%. An election.
100%.
Everything's okay. We're going to lower rates.
About to fill up on this oil in this house.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 100%. You're the smartest man ever. You fill up on the oil. Gas prices are going to get lower. Oh, look, goods are going to go down. The economy, like It's all just the fucking
It's all to prop
hearsay.
it up and
It's
make it
all
look
to
good,
prop
yeah.
it up and make it look like,
Listen,
you know.
just
that's not me telling you what political
Right.
party I'm voting for. That's not what I'm telling you.
No.
All I'm telling you is just
Do your
you got to
research.
really do your research. That's all I'm telling you. Just
Yeah.
really look at what the fuck's going on out here.
Right.
Because shit's crazy. And this is the craziest election year ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah, you thought it was
I
crazy.
just watched the VP.
You thought it was crazy during COVID.
I just watched the VP debate
I saw
last
some
night,
highlights, and that's all I
and
need to say. That's all I need to say.
Again, I won't get into it, but like, holy shit,
Holy
there's
shit,
some
indeed.
real shit going on out here. And we all need to pay more attention to that and less attention to freak offs. Because
Right.
at the end of the day, if the freak offs happen, every one of them scumbags deserves to be locked up.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the bottom line. But they'll put that in our face to say, hey, pay attention to this, pay attention to this, not
Right.
this, not what's going on here. So like that's all I'm saying. Like, you know, just be smart about it, man. That's all. And I consider myself a decently smart person from time to time. So
Exactly.
That's all.
Exactly. And while we want you to be smart about that, we also want to thank you and also let you be smart about watching our podcast, obviously. And thank you for stopping by. This has been the Two Bald Bros podcast. Please help us out. Like, comment, and subscribe down below on your watching YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Please, please, please let us know what you want us to talk about. And obviously, we're on all our socials, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, or X, depending on how you're feeling that day. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. If you like the girls episode more than us, whatever. Take care. Have a great night. Peace.